how much stuff. Holy Jesus, man. All to make one machine. All of this to make one machine. Alright, so I've pretty much, I think I've actually fixed my my oxygen issue here. And I'm going to show you what I did just for right now. This is what I've changed it to. So I have now got 2 super tanks here that can be filled with oxygen. One of these is this one, which is going to be a straight curation for, I have all this oxygen being split between 2 tanks. This tank has pipes underneath it getting sent oxygen to all these other machines which are using oxygen, while I have this one that's used for crafting recipes. Okay, I'm going to quickly look at, because right now we're kind of getting into the automation age here, so I'm just looking at this advanced assembler. Oh, the HV upgrade kit. Oh yeah, this is going to be very important for what I'm going to need. And dynamos, RF cells, and fluid cells, and other thermal machines. Scale factors, crazy. Aluminum gear. You know what's so funny? This is like so much easier, but I need to get into the actual. Okay, so I gotta like automate all of this. Okay, so I just wanted to look. So this is what it takes to make this, and this is what it takes to make this. I can literally set recipes up for all of this. So one of the things that I'm going to need to do is to literally set up something for literally these items here. Like I could literally in the machine hall. So I have to automate all this. Okay, now I have to think about a way to actually like. Alright, so to make this gold wire, that's what I need to make first is gold wire, and this gold wire in particular. Alright, there we go. So now we got this gold wire, which will go into a wire mill to be made into that wire. So now I actually have to figure out the way to make the actual cable. So what do I rubber? So I have to figure out a good rubber source. Ah, sulfur dust. Okay, so seems that I'm pretty sure I have raw pulp. I'm pretty sure I have this stuff. I don't know how. Ah, this way. Okay, I think I know how I'm making this. Chemical reaction time. And if I'm right over here, we almost have 12,000, and this is such an evil, not an evil, but such an easy way to I can literally upgrade this and make it so much faster. But for right now, we're not here. Then we're not worrying about upgrading it and making it faster. Right now, all I'm worried about is actually making the stuff. So I need to put the sulfur, everything else in there. So now I just grab this cable, so I'll actually start importing, I think so far. Alright, there we go. So now this should go off and make this liquid rubber, to be honest, which it should be pretty fast because this is, I'm making sure I'm not using a little too much power. So this makes stuff every 15 seconds, so that should then go into here. Bingo! Now all we do is we hook this up like this, and now this will just continue to be running. Alright, we now got our stuff. We now got our rubber. Alright, so now this just needs to now go into an assembler. And this goes into a wire, I think a wire cutter? I think this goes into, yeah, it goes into a wire cutter. So an assembler and a wire cutter, and we'll have everything to actually get this wire going. And then we already have parts of this. Okay, so now that I actually now have that set up, so I now have the gold and everything. So I have the gold wiring part done. Because I got to make the machine hall, so I have to figure out promethazine sheets. Okay, so I'm just going to focus on the hall first, and then I'm going to work about all these other pieces, because the hall is literally the main part, and I need to make sure I can get this part made. Okay, so we're looking at the machine casing itself. So stainless steel. Okay, so that is the way we're actually, because for us to make this, we could use this in a crafter, but I'm not going to do that. I'm doing that in an assembler. Okay, so I guess stainless steel is going to be something we have to figure out how to make now. Alright, how do I make stainless steel? An electric blast furnace? I'm guessing? Oh, I can use nitrogen gas. Oh, it needs to be, I think I have that actually. HV. Alright, how do I make stainless steel? Oh, that's just wonderful. Okay, now I have to figure out what would be the best for this. Because that makes, oh, they're both exactly the same. Okay, so how... is there any other way? Nah, I ain't seeing it. Stainless steel. Okay, this might be a little bit more of a tricky one. So I have to make this stuff. I think I have pretty much everything else. Yeah, I got the chromium dust. I know I don't have iron dust. I have 3,000 iron dust. Nickel dust. I have a good crazy amount of. And now whatever this is, I don't have it. So... Alright, there we go. There's the machine hall. There we go. Okay, I wanted to get this part. I want to get this part over with. I'm going to completely redo this. which I'm doing. So do this. I'm gonna take, okay, I don't have enough inventory space for everything. Yeah, I just wanted to redo this really quickly. Alright, so I take all that, and I don't even need that. I just need the patterns. Okay, I'm gonna go set all the patterns up so they're actually down there now that I have the advanced circuit stuff. So I now, actually, is this like easier? Alright, so now that the circuit assembler is now down here, we're good. Okay, so now that we're actually 100% good there, so now we got the circuits back, and now they're down here, which should be, those circuits should now be building even faster. Now that I got the actual oxygen, so now everything is pretty much in line to work. I just now need to figure out this stainless steel stuff. Oh, wait a hot minute. Wait a minute. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. I think I know where some of this stuff comes from. It's from the oil thing. It's from this drill thing. This thing. I don't have some of this stuff connected. I've also been told to like take this down already. I've literally been told this isn't even worth running. So I don't know. But yeah, no, to make this work, I would literally need to start ore grinding this stuff down. To make this this stuff right here, I would literally need to start breaking it down. Okay, I guess for right now, we're gonna tear this thing down. I don't want this thing running anymore. I'm just gonna take it down for now. I don't know, I'll do something else with it later. Or I don't know, maybe never. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so now that I know where I'm getting this ore from, it's from this. So I have to break this down through the ore washing system. So pretty much I just gotta do the same system that I did right here, but for these items really quickly. Okay, so now that I have this, I pretty much want this to dump this in, well, this in here. So then it starts inputting. There we go. So now we also gotta get distilled water, I think, also in here for it to make this work. I think that's what I need. Yeah, okay. So now I just gotta put distilled water in here. You guys are loud. You know that? These machines are so loud. Alright, so now that's gonna turn that into what I need. Alright, so now that I got that, now I got the whatever this dust is. You know, of course I have to make sure I put the stupid upgrade in there for the stone or things may back up. Alright, so now, yeah, there we go. So now it's actually got the ability. Oh, well, it actually doesn't have the ability yet. I haven't exactly mapped it. There we go. Now that it should be able to take out. Bingo. Ooh, that's nice. Alright, so if I take this the purified stuff and have it input into here, there we go. So that's now that. Because I need that as much as that as possible, which I don't know. Yeah, no, I just need this to smelt. It's just that bad. I just need this. I need a lot of that, actually. So, yeah. Yeah, to make the stainless steel, what's the ratio? Okay, it's not that bad, but it's still terrible. Alright, and right up in here, we should actually, let me check the mixer one more time for the stainless steel. Does it have to be a number? Yeah, it has to be number 3 for the mixer. Okay, there we go. So now that we actually now have the mixer done, so I now have stainless steel going to be made. Now I have to get to the point of it being into the bars. Now we use the electric blast furnace to actually, is it just going to, yeah, it just straight out makes stainless steel ingots. Okay, and since we have so much nitrogen, and we're going to continuously get nitrogen, I guess this is the best time to use this thing. Alright, so if I throw that in there, now we got stainless steel in the works. Okay, so now we got that. Now I just got to get it put into a bender, and then I'll have the plates, and then I'll have that entire line done. I think I'm almost done making the actual hull, automating it anyways. Alright, there's the bender. There we go. Okay, so now that I have the stainless steel, I just gotta go into the bender. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. Let me put this in the bender. Then I'm gonna look at that recipe. Oh, right, I don't even need the sheets because I could put this in an assembler. Well, I think I already got that done. I think when it comes to this, if I put it in the assembler, I wouldn't need to worry because I already have everything. Oh, I don't have the machine case actually being made. Are you for real? Why don't I have that? It's literally nothing. I just gotta put it in a machine case. Okay. Alright, make sure I set this assembler to level 8, and then we throw that in there. So now that we have that, now this just gotta go into another assembler, which it just needs to be just a regular assembler. It doesn't need to be nothing crazy. Alright, this assembler will work. There we go. Now we got the machine hull actually complete. What am I all missing? Ah, those 2 pieces. We're getting really close to completely automating a lot of this. Because like I said, this is going to be my next point. I don't want to make any of these machines by hand anymore. Let's start off with the robot arms. So that's all I have automated. Okay, so I need to get the motor here, this done, and the stainless steel. Which I think the stainless, let's go with the stainless steel first. So I'm going to need a lather. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly. All right, so we gotta get into the electric motor next. So yeah, this does. I think this does. Oh wait. Oh wait. What? Wait, is that really any different? Wait, is it different? 4 to electron wire. I don't. Okay, it still says. I still think I still have to. But it does go through machine, or I can just auto craft it. But it still needs a magnetic steel rod. Wait, kinetic. Oh, yeah. Let's just go with this. All right. So I guess let's worry about. Okay, so let's get rid of that for now. I need to now get the most of this automated, so I have to automate these 2 pieces. All right. So now this can just go into a wire mill. This right here, this electrum, just straight up just go into a wire mill. And since I have electrum already done, it's just gonna work out where I need it, and I could put both of these, I guess, in an assembler just so I can have it done. All right, so there we go. So now that that's done, now I have to do the silver cables, which, okay, so I guess that's actually then it's down to the magnetic rod. Okay, so now I got the electrical wire done. Yeah, now wait, yeah, now I gotta do the silver cables. Oh boy. Okay, so I need to do the silver wire first, which just takes. Oh, we have that. We have silver, and I had how much silver do we have actually? Silver. Okay, we got a lot. So that just goes in the wire mill I just made there. And now this needs to liquid rubber. Do I have that? Okay, I do. I am making all this. Okay, so I pretty much got that done too. I just gotta put these all in the machine. I need elevators, man. I'm going up and down, back and forth. It would be so much faster if I just installed elevators into this mod pack, because I may do, just to hurry up with time here, because holy god, I'm going up and down when I wish I could just shift or jump. Okay, to make the magnetic steel rod, you have to actually magnetic a steel rod. So, well, that goes into a polarizer. So I don't think I have a polarizer down there, but I do need to figure out the steel rod part though, because I'm pretty sure I don't have a steel part. So, okay, I do have steel, but I only have a limited amount of steel if I'm right. Yeah, I still have a good amount of steel. I don't have steel going. Okay, I just realized there is this right here, which can be used throughout the thing I'm trying to do. So if I throw this in the electric blast furnace, I should have some sort of way for steel now. Okay. Alright, so now that entire thing of, I guess, project line, so I have now all of this. Now I have, I guess, the motor done. So now that I have the motor done, now I can actually work us on this, and probably, I have the gold cables, I have the stainless, that's done, that's automated. Now this is next, which, okay, yeah, see? The last thing I need is the stainless steel, whatever this is. So now I have to find a good way to automate this. It could be that could be a good idea. Using the molds, that could be a great idea actually. Okay, so I need to make small gear. Okay, so I gotta make this. Okay, so I have to make the small gear thing to actually put in the thing to actually be able to small gear mode. There we go. Wrench. Alright, so now that I got the small gears, which is actually what I'm going to use to actually put into the molding machine. Not that one, but the other molding. This extractor, which the reason why I'm saying this one is mostly because I don't want to use 2 ingots for 1. I don't want to do that. The mold, it takes 2 while this one uses 1. Alright, so there we go. So now that we now have this, actually I need to make sure, is there any numbers I have to put down here? No. Okay, so now we got the basic extruder. So now that we have, I think, everything for that piece now, which I think this, and then I can easily make this, and then this is all just rubber sheets. And there we go. Everything's now got a place. And then this then will have a place. Alright, we're going to focus on these 2 now. So I think these can go in an assembler. Yeah, no, work just like that. And then this could go into an assembler. Straight like that. Alright, so now the actual last part of this all I want to see. So it's actually going to be this. So we actually need to make some type of rubber sheets. So how do I want to make this? I know I have liquid rubber, so I could put it into a solidifier, to be honest. Or I could just do this. This right here. I think, okay, you know what? We're going to go with this recipe. We already have gold cable. Those are, okay, and this just takes liquid rubber. We don't need no extra part. Just like that. And I think this is cheaper. I think, oh wait, no it is. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. We don't want to do that just yet. Alright, so now that I now have the assembler set to number 1. Now, I don't know when it comes to this next fight. I think, okay, I'm just going to go straight up and Okay, so I'm going to straight up be like, yo, I want, I actually, wait, is there a better way? Actually, no. I have the molecular assemblers. They can set this up. Now, I don't know how well this is going to go. Advance. Where's the advanced? There's the advanced crafter. Can I make one? Oh my god, there's so much stuff. How much stuff? Holy Jesus, man. All to make one machine. All of this to make one machine. Okay, we about to get advanced. So it's gotta go through all the processes of getting everything of, so some stuff's available, some stuff's not. So it's gotta like take from here, it's gotta make this, which the reason why I'm making sure it's all gonna work. So I make sure I do it all, because I want to learn these machines, and I need to get a wireless ME system so I can actually just around the base, just if I need a machine, let it craft it. It crafts up everything on Dean. If I need like 5 assemblers, I can craft 5 assemblers. If I want to craft 5 of that or 5 of that, I can. Okay, for right now, let's stop this. I want this to all literally restart. Okay. Yeah, I want this to literally be, yeah, there we go. So what happened? I want to see. So if I press start on this, it's wow, wowzers. Yeah, nope, it's definitely something's wrong. It's definitely something wrong when it's making stainless. Why are you having issues making stainless steel? Just do your job. Okay, that's super weird. I'm messing around with this one, and it seemed to work, but this is having a hard time trying to export. That's super weird. Why are you giving me such an issue on export? It's not exporting. I'm gonna try something else here. So if I put a chest here, I wonder, oh right, I need to throw that in there. Okay, I'm gonna test this. I want to see if it's even coming through. So what I'm gonna do, because I know that thing can export, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cancel it again and start it up, and I'm gonna see if it sends the stainless steel into that chest. If it does, then for some reason the items aren't getting put into the thing, which is really weird. Alright, let's see. I restarted it. Let's see. No, it's not even outputting the stainless. Maybe there's something just straight out wrong with this pattern. I think there may be something wrong with this pattern. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Okay, I have a different idea. I'm gonna continue to still use practically, yeah, I'm gonna shut this down again so that no items go somewhere. But I'm going to change this up, how I make the this stuff, how I smelt it. Actually, I'm not going to. It's going to be the same. I think this is good. Yeah, it does lower it a lot in the power usage. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is actually do this, but I'm actually going to cancel out the nitrogen gas. Of course, I'm out of patterns. Alright, there we go. So now we got patterns. So now with the nitrogen gas, I think it should, I'm just going to have it automatically pumping into it. As I don't know, I think it's sometimes with this stuff, like the way this is, I don't know, for some reason I feel like it's giving me issues. So I'm gonna put that stainless steel in here, and I'm gonna start this back up, and if it works, it works, because it's, I think it's a little funky, because I think I had the same issue back in all the mods 10. If this is, because I think I had some time of the same thing. All right, let's see. So we're now doing that. Yep, okay, yeah, no, for some reason when it comes to these multi-block structures, sometimes it kind of messes up when you have to like input liquids and makes it so, yeah, for some reason it won't output the liquid sometimes. So now I had to force it to output. So yep, there we go. So now that we actually now have stainless steel being made. So oh my god, we're gonna have our first stainless steel machine, well, assembler really. Oh boy, I don't know what happened now. Oh wait, what is this? Limit items appreciate quality as covered. Transfer rate 60 items. I have no idea what that means. HV pumps. Okay, why aren't the pumps working? Why isn't anything working? Okay, I think the issue stems down from the electric pistons. And yeah, these things for some reason are, I'm gonna try to craft just one. Yeah, I want to just see, will it craft me it? So I want to see. So where is this going? Like, I think I'm having issues again, because I'm pretty sure I sent it into one of these assemblers right here. So yeah, I want to see. So I could make it like that or send it into an assembler. I don't know, maybe I should just make this instead. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to switch out the crafting recipe. Maybe that might fix this issue. That's super weird. I don't know. But I'm just going to change this out. I'm just trying to make everything work. Like I said, I'm literally messing around trying to get everything to work properly and happy with each other. Alright, there we go. So now let's just put this crafting recipe right there. Okay, so now we're going to start this back up. I just want to see, will it now go off and make me it? Okay, yeah, for some reason, if I could just make it and it's cheaper, this is going to be way faster anyway. Alright, let's see. So if I'm crafting this thing, oh, it's got to go through all this again. I need to know, I guess actually cancel this. This is how I know if it's actually going to work. Let me screw that. Let me try to make one of these arms. That's what I am worried about. Is this arm actually going to make? So it's scheduled. So I'm scheduling to make some of this. It's crafting these at the moment. So it's got to go through all this. Okay, I just want to know if this arm will actually get made. Okay, is it scheduled? Is it going to make it? That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. Is it going to actually make it? Because if not, I'm just going to have it put into an auto crafter. Yeah, see right there. See, now this one worked. I don't know why. I don't know if these... No, they're not messed up. They're powered. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we're just going to take this pattern out and put in a crafting thing. That's all I'm going to do. Okay, let's do this one. And now we're just going to do that the exact same way. Throw it right up in there. And now we're going to give this thing a try. Okay, so it's coming down to like some of the last parts here. So once it's done making this, it should go off and then make this. And then the hull. And then this. Well, actually, it's crafting that. Oh, and there it is. Done. And now we have our first advanced assembler, which we can't even use. Because guess what? We don't have any pipes. We don't have anything. So, now we've made our first actual assembler. This is nice. Well, there we go. So now we got our... Now we're into the advanced assemblers too. So we now are into this age where I know I need to make a couple different things for this, but thank God now we have advanced. I'm honestly happy though.